You know what time it is. It's time for Greenwich Friday Tip Day.
Hey everybody, this week's Friendly Business Tip is all about the challenges and possible some solutions for working remotely. As the CDC and other local officials encourage, if you can, to work remotely to help stop the spread of COVID-19 in Arkansas, as we know, that's always easier said than done. While working remotely helps the current health situation, it does come with its own major issues and major headaches. IDM, like several other businesses, have chosen to follow the CDC recommended guidelines and move our team to all work remotely. To help our friends today, I wanted to share a few challenges and possible some solutions or tools that can help with this transition. Now, of course, some of these suggestions or tips will not apply to your business, but the number one thing that I would love for you to walk away with today is there is always options. It just may require some thinking outside the box. Okay, so let's address first the biggest issue, team member communications. Now, this can be a big challenge, and to some, it may seem like there's just no way to overcome it, but there is typically an easy way with modern tech. It just might be hard to get used to because it's different. Thanks to instant messaging platforms like Skype and also project management platforms like Asana, your team is able to stay in touch through group chats and job conversations. Instead of piles of files on your desk about a project, all of those notes can be added to a project folder inside your project management software. You can even assign tasks to team members and see when they complete it. That's actually a pretty cool feature. This is for sure a different approach than just walking down the hall to your team member's office. But during this time, we have to remember that we are doing all of this to help keep people safe and get all of us through this rough time in the world. Working from home can also come with other challenges like home distractions. Oh, yeah. And keeping the walls from closing in when you're in a more self-isolating environment. It can be frustrating sitting in your home office day after day, hour after hour, with no end in sight, while to some, it seems like the streets are busier than ever with traffic right now. As a team lead, it is your job to help make sure team members are checking in, responding, and completing their tasks. But also, it's your job to help add inspirational thoughts and add some humor or LOL moments. I know my team here at IDM has had some on-the-floor laughing moments through our group chats. And there has been a few moments that I needed to add a few words of wisdom or encouragement, just to help reinforce, even though this is harder, why we're doing this. Another big challenge is office productivity versus home productivity. A lot of times, home offices just are not the same as your office at the office. Like monitors, for example. These days, dual monitors play a very important role with getting things done faster. In your home office, and you may not have this option, but most modern devices can connect with each other. So take your laptop or your tablet and see if there is a display port, an HDMI port, or even one of those blue VGA ports on it. If they have it, then you might have the option to connect your device to your TV and add it as a second monitor. Another way to increase productivity at your house is, especially if you're using a laptop that only has a trackpad for a mouse, oh my goodness, is to get a USB mouse that you can just plug in and go. So much easier. At any time while you're working remotely, if you feel that you're starting to slow down, walls closing in, not being as productive, mind wandering, oh yes. Keep in mind, working from home can be way more stressful and more difficult, so be sure to take additional breaks when needed. Also, do not forget to check in with your team and make sure they are doing okay too. Sometimes the pressure of working remotely can not be seen through a chat window or text. The main walkaway message from today's tip is just looking around. Use what you have to help yourself accomplish your task and still manage your clients and keep your business flowing. Don't let your new environment get you down. For example, need a way to take a printed document and scan it to your team? See if your phone has a scanner option. I know the later iPhones in its Note app has the ability to scan a piece of paper and save it as a PDF that you can just email to your team. Just remember to put your trust in God. You have a great team that you can trust. And when this crisis ends, you and your team will be stronger than ever before because you made it through this time together. Again, this is Greg from IDM, and may God continue to bless our little cities and protect us all.